Hey guys, it's Unrealized Thoughts, and I'm here to talk about some unrealized news bits. I probably might change the name, but keep in mind, I'm probably going to do just one recording of this, so hopefully I can just get this all in one shot. Anyway, let's get right into it. So I just want to talk about the DCEU, or the DC Extended Universe. First, I want to talk about Jason Momoa. He was interviewed by fans in, I believe, WonderCon or some kind of con. And I want to talk about his iteration of Aquaman. So first, Aquaman apparently is going to be no joke, which is a good thing. I didn't really think that Aquaman was a joke to begin with. I mean, you know, super friends, but that doesn't matter. Anyway, there's also, he's not going to be Count Drago, which that's a good thing. I'm glad about that. He's not going to be Count Drago 2.0. And he has been reading Aquaman comics, so I'm glad he's reading the source material to understand the character more. I really like the new 52 Aquaman, but at the same time, the pre-52 Aquaman was good too, so yeah. Now let's move on to Jesse Eisenberg. Jesse Eisenberg gives a lot of praise to Chris Terrio. Chris Terrio, you know, he had an award, and he writes for Batman v Superman and Justice League. So he said that he made Lex Luthor's character very interesting and very character driven, and I'm glad about that. I want his character to do good. I don't think a lot of us want Jesse Eisenberg to be bad as Lex Luthor. We just believe he will be bad, but I think he's going to be good. If you watch my other video, then you would know. And another thing he says is that BVS, or Batman v Superman, is not a cartoony superhero movie, which that's something that we already know, so that's nothing to really be astonished by. Now we go to Ezra Miller. So Ezra Miller said that he's going to have a cameo as the Flash, or I believe he's in the movie, and he's going to keep his long hair for a little while, I believe, in the movie. He's going to cut it, I believe, for Justice League. But another thing is, he said that the Flash suit is going to be post-apocalyptic. So even though I like the Flash show, I don't really like the suit that much. I think this movie budget Flash suit can actually be very good. So that's one thing. And he said it's more ripped than bulky. So I'm glad about that. About Ezra Miller and Grant Gustin, both of them, none of them look like Barry Allen, so we can't really complain. But I heard that Ezra Miller is the superior actor. Not sure about that, but hopefully he'll be good as the Flash. A lot of us want him to dye his hair blonde. Honestly, I would kind of want that too, because then he would look a little more like Barry Allen. Anyway, let's move on. Let's talk about Gal Gadot. So Gal Gadot is going to be filming Wonder Woman soon, and they're going to be filming in Italy, I believe. I'm not sure. They're going to be filming in other places that took place in World War I, so there's a possibility that it might be a period piece. And that's something that we already kind of expected. Maybe for a little of the duration of the movie it will be a period piece, but we're not sure. And casting is going to go overdrive eventually. So I'll link all my movie pilot articles down below just to tell you guys something, you know. I don't want to really say it all in here. So then we have BVS. BVS is said to be more about Batman than Superman, and that's a rumor from Heroic Hollywood. Now whether it's true or not, in some ways it's kind of obvious. The trailer kind of proves that it's more of a Batman movie, but at the same time it's not just a Batman movie. Especially in the beginning of the trailer with the whole montage of Lois Lane and Martha Kent actually talking to Clark. So that one, I was glad. I'm actually glad they put that in, because they showed that this is not just a Batman movie. But it's pretty obvious that it's going to be a little more about Batman, because in Man of Steel, Superman was already kind of established, and then it carried over from here, and now we're introducing Batman and Wonder Woman. So I'm glad about that. Now let's go to the DCU in terms of the comics. They say creativity over continuity. Now if you read my other article about DC being in big trouble, just read it and you'll see. But I'm gonna probably do a video about it a little later some other time. But other than that, there are a couple of things that could actually save DC right now, and hopefully it could actually work. Creativity over continuity is a good concept in theory for new readers, but overall it wouldn't really work out. Now let's talk about modern day anime. Basically, modern day anime, I'm going to talk about it a little more in depth in later videos because I have a lot of videos planned for it. So hopefully I'll get back to you on that. So basically that's it, guys. Other than that, yeah, I really like the news that's coming out right now. I mean, there's other things I really want to talk about, but I'm going to talk about it later, well, rather in the future. So hopefully I'll get to that soon. Anyway, tell me what you guys think. What do you guys think of all this news, basically? I wanted to say this all in one sitting. Tell me what you guys think down below. I'll link everything in the description below. And also, like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace and stay thoughtful.